Hi guys and welcome. Today I'm using my phone just so it's a little bit more of this personal experience. I don't have a big camera set up and everything. So forgive me if my eyes don't look directly at you because my screen is a little bit different today. Okay, so you have your free customization package with you, and inside of it you've got all kinds of different things. So what I want you to do is tiptoe your little self or loudly walk to your bathroom. For at least the beginning of this video, it's going to be great to be in your bathroom. So you need running water and a washcloth. So once you get there, you're going to take these out and lay out the contents onto somewhere where you have a little space. And then we'll go through all of those together. So today you are getting your first skincare and color customization appointment. This was probably gifted to you. It may be referred to you. A lot of different options. Anyways, we're going to do that together. It's free of charge as long as you book the appointment with me afterwards, your little follow-up 15-minute call. First off, what I want you to do before you continue is to pause this video and pull up your messages, and I want you to text me two things. First thing you're going to text me is something great that happened this past week, and the second thing you're going to text me is something that you've been working on in your life or trying to grow yourself in a season. It doesn't have to be just this week. So like last week, you got a puppy, you got engaged, you had a good day. I mean, anything. Something that was good. You saw grandma, or you did something fun. The other one would be something you've been working on in this current season of your life. That could be we've been building a porch for the last 3 months. We've been adding on to our house for the last 3 months. It could be more reflective. It could be I've been trying to work out 3 times a week. I've been trying to journal. I've been trying to grow myself in this way. Just text me those two things now. So I'm going to share a little bit about myself and why I chose to do Mary Kay. I was actually quite a skeptic at first, and people around me were like, everybody here's a Mary Kay consultant. It's just a pushy person that follows you around and tries to get them to get you to buy their product. And I was like, I don't want to push makeup and skincare on people. Like, I don't want to be a pushy salesman. Like, I want to have a purpose for my life. I want it to be something where I've always want to help people. I want to be a light in the darkness. I want them to feel loved and feel their potential, how awesome they already are, and to learn to love themselves, to be strong, to be confident, and to love being the you that you were created to be. That's who I wanted to be. And so I didn't see that at first. And so I researched, and I listened to tons of directors' podcasts. I listened to I listened to so many videos of their seminars, their various educational materials that they have, and I listened, and I did my absolute due diligence to research. And in the process, it was funny. I went from thinking, oh, this is just something I'm going to write off, to something like, wow, this is a service, not a force of selling on people. If you are doing it the way it was intended to be, to give an amazing service to people, to be their little beauty advisor, and to lift them up, to care about them, to pour into their lives, and to just check on people, and to be a light in the darkness, and not just push skincare and cosmetics on them. Like, the skincare and cosmetics will sell itself. All I have to do is be positive and encouraging to you, and to take care of you as my customer or as a person in general. And it was quite funny because some people may call this coincidence, but I call it God. I was sitting in my vehicle that was very beat up, and I had inherited it in a rough time. And I'm sitting in my vehicle thinking, is this for me? Should I do this? God, should I go out and should I do this? Like, tell me if this is stupid or not. Tell me if I should go do this, or if I'm just wasting my time. And right when I said that in my car, right when I was praying that in my car, a Mary Kay car drove in front of me. And it happened to be someone I hadn't seen in years who has a Mary Kay car. And she drove past me at that exact moment as I was sitting in the parking lot. And so I continued to research, and I thought, wow, that was what a coinky-dink, that was ironic. And so then I go about my life, and again, I'm waiting in line at the bank, and I'm thinking, am I silly? Am I really? Should I do consultant. You don't need to be a Mary Kay consultant. And so I was like, do I want to do this? I want to do beauty. I already do beauty and health, and I take care of people, and I want to pour into people's lives. And this would be a great avenue to help me make income while helping people. And so I was like, tell me again, should I do this? And I kid you not, in that exact moment, I looked up, and this same woman I hadn't seen for years, who drove her Mary Kay car past me in the parking lot, was standing 3 people in line in front of me at the bank. She's standing there, and I'm like, no way, man. And then she walks out and gets into her Mary Kay car and drives away. And I'm like, okay, I did that 2 times, and 2 times I got that as an answer. And so, I was like, I'm going to do it a 3rd time. And I'm like, okay, I'll talk to my husband about it. And he's going to say, I guess I'll go with whatever he says. Whether he supports me or not, I'll roll with what he says as my answer. And he was totally supportive of it. He was excited for me. He was, in fact, maddened by the fact that I had told someone else, and they're like, are you really going to waste your time with that? And he was so frustrated that they had even said that to me, that they didn't believe in me. And I loved that he had supported me, and he was like, go for it, girl. How can I help you? And I was like, I love you. You're so awesome. I love my husband. And so I said yes, and I started my journey with Mary Kay so I could work from home and continue my passions of reaching the whole world through virtual. I have always wanted to be able to impact people far away from me, that I can impact them over a screen, over a TV, over a laptop, over a cell phone, that I could pour into people's lives that I couldn't just meet on the street. And I want to help people see a light amidst dark times. Sometimes life sucks. Let's be real here. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes you just don't know what to do, and you need someone to be a pick-me-up, to give you a happy thought, to make you want to press on. And I wanted to help women that are insecure or broken or that were hurt by someone, and to help them love exactly who they are. To be like, this is who I was created to be. This is who I am. There's no one else like me. I am awesome. And so I want to help women know that they're awesome already. They don't have to go try to be that perfect Instagram picture that's got so many filters it's not even real. Those are a false persona. That's not real people. Real people have real problems. Real people go through real things. And I want to help people know, here's real life. This is the logistics. This is how it goes. And you can be real and authentic and awesome just the way you are. And so I realized that I wanted to do Mary Kay so I could help women see that. So I could pour into women and help them even have a good day. If they have a facial and they buy nothing from me, but they saw a light and they felt better, I did my purpose. And so I also have always had a strong desire to work from home so I could travel, because I also am a singer. And I love to be able to travel, to go about and do that, and work from home, to be able to have the freedom to dictate the life that I truly want. And then I also find value in being able to raise my kids from home. And even if you're not a mom and that doesn't apply to you, it may someday. Right now, I see kids in my future. I see that I'll have babies, and I want to be able to raise them because they're my babies. I don't want someone else to raise them. I want to be able to take care of this beautiful child I was gifted and raise them up to go be exactly who they were intended to be and take care of them. And I can do that from my home with Mary Kay. And so I love, 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 love that. And I love being able to have my YouTube channel and to be able to pour into people's lives on my own schedule and to help my own family on my own schedule. Also, one of the huge factors that I will address later, but one of the huge factors that drove me into Mary Kay is I was driving a vehicle without reverse at the time. My vehicle did not have reverse, and you can earn a car in Mary Kay. And so I was like, I should earn a car. I haven't earned it yet because I'm pretty new at this, but I'm so excited that I even have the opportunity to do that. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this more I'm going to talk a little bit more about this opportunity later, but needless to say, let's just jump into the demo part of this video. All right. Hi, we're gonna jump right into this. We're gonna start off with the Mary Kay Age Minimized 3D Cleanser. This is 4-in-1. It brightens, tones, exfoliates, and cleanses in one step. It comes in combination oily or normal to dry, so you can choose. On the back, you'll see pink for combination, or the pink for dry to normal, and then it'll be purple for combination oily. We're gonna use the dry to normal first. So I'm going to get about a pea size onto my fingertips. Okay, it's a fat pea, but you know, it's pea size. Then I'm gonna wet my fingertips. You can either get your face wet with a washcloth, or you can make sure your fingers are really wet. And then I'm gonna massage this into my face. And I'm gonna go in lathering motions. And the idea, a good way to do this is to always go up and out, because gravity's already against us. So if you're gonna go up and out, you're trying to give yourself a miniature massage and defy gravity, if that's really true, but you can certainly try. It's already out to get us. And then I'm gonna lather that all over my face. Oh man, I forgot how good this one smells. I use the repair set usually, but every time I use this, I'm reminded how nice this set is, why it's such a good seller. All right, once we have that all lathered in, we'll wash it off with a washcloth or just your fingertips. Since you're at your sink, you can just get your fingertips wet and wipe it off with just your fingertips and water. I do prefer not to use a washcloth because washcloths can hold bacteria and dyes in them, which are harmful to your face, but that is up to you. You can use a clean washcloth or just your fingertips. So I'm gonna tip my head down and wash my face off. Then you can either choose to pat your face off, or you can let it be wet. You're probably relatively wet now, so patting it off might not be such a bad idea. But they do say moisture locks in your skin more actually when it is wet, even though it doesn't feel like it's gonna go in your skin more. When your face is wet, you actually do lock in a lot more of that moisture. So I'm just dabbing it off, once again, aiming not to be rough on my face. When you drag, you are rough against your little beautiful canvas. So when you dab, it's just more gentle for your face. And it won't put any irritation if you have sensitive skin. All right, step 2. This is the Age Minimized 3D Day Cream. This has SPF 30, but you can order it without SPF if you have an SPF sensitivity. SPF, always mess that up, I'm so dyslexic. So if it was the morning time, I would get out this and I would apply this to my face, and it is going to, I'm gonna talk while I make funny circles in front of you. This is gonna protect you from sun and stress aging, which are two of the most common things to cause aging. And this set is typically used by 18 to 25, 18 years old to 25 years old, because at the age of 18, your body begins to lessen the amount of like natural vitamins it created. And so this places those vitamins back into your skin and also protects you from sun and stress aging. And then if you have anything left, bring it down onto your neck and chest, or you can get a little bit more, because you know, you don't want your face to be beautiful and then your neck and chest be all aged. Did you know people under 17 years old, their color all over their body is one color, typically, I mean, aside from tan lines, because their natural tone is, and then after they're 17, they begin to get darker areas of their body. That's why a lot of times models actually lose their job at 17, because their armpits are now darker instead of light like before they're 17. And so that you don't get the same photos, which is silliness. But I did learn that from a very famous cosmetologist. And this also protects you from all the particles in the air that are not so great for your skin. Like if you imagine your windshield or your sunglasses and all the things that get on those, this is also helping you protect from those things you see literally every day. This is the Age Minimized 3D Night Cream, and I'm gonna take this and put it on my elbow actually, because it's not night. It actually is night for me. I'm about to go up a mountain, but I'm acting as if this is the morning. So since it's not night, I'm going to put this on my elbow like this, and I'm gonna rub it in real good. My director calls this Spanx for your face because it's full of vitamin A, C, and E, and this acts as your nighttime moisturizer. And it also is anti-aging, obviously, since this is an anti-aging kit. I'm gonna look at both of balm. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell in this camera. Look how nice and glossy that one is. Look how dry that one is. It's not pretty. I'm gonna have to even them out just because I'm OCD. Also, I failed to mention, this day cream is both your moisturizer and your SPF protection. So it both helps you protect from stressors and sun damage for aging. It also helps, it's your total moisturizer. You don't need to add another moisturizer. All right, the last step in this set, we're gonna go in with the Age Minimize 3D Eye Cream. I'm gonna apply it to my ring finger, and then I'm gonna just mix my little fingers together, and then I'm gonna pat under my eyes. Once again, we're patting to be gentle to our face. Your eyes age the fastest on your face, actually. So it's good to be extra gentle in this area. You'll see like beauty vloggers go ham about this. And if you keep it in this area, it's best because if you go onto the other areas of your face, it's so rich in moisture, it may cause you to break out if you're sensitive to excess oil. And then I'm gonna put just a little on my brow bone because you'd be shocked that this area ages as well, and this feels so nice. The set that I use actually has a metal angled applicator, and it is so nice. It just rubs so nicely onto under my brow. And when I was going back and forth, I was going very lightly, just so you know. All right. Now we're gonna do lips. So I'm going to grab the Satin Lips set. This is the scrub. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pat it onto my lip. So I shred it out like this. And then pat it onto my top lip. And then I scrub it in little circles. And I scrub it for a minute. This actually tastes really good. I have all my clients always tell me that. They're like, this tastes so good, I want to eat it. Now you can, for added moisture benefits, leave this on your skin. It helps remove the layers of dead skin on your lips because your lips don't have the same like sweat releasing glands and everything. It just dries. So you are removing all those dead layers of skin and cracked little nastiness, and you're giving your lips a nice sugar scrub. You can see the little beads in there. Okay, now I'm going to remove it with my wet washcloth. You can leave it on longer. If you do own this, you could leave it on for a while. All right. Next, I'm going to grab the lip balm, and I'm going to apply a little to my finger, and then I'll apply that on just like a balm. You could keep this in your purse, just like a chapstick, when you need just added moisture for your lips. Or it's always good to moisturize after you exfoliate. So this is like the moisture step after we did the sugar scrub on our lips. All right. Now our lips feel great, our face feels great. And now I'm going to show you the microdermabrasion set, which is actually made for your face, but I'm going to demo it to you on the back of my hand. So this is the microdermabrasion Refine. This is the scrub, and it has little tiny crystals in it, which is basically the same thing they use on you in a spa, or like if you were getting, if you were in a spa getting microdermabrasion done, where it's gonna cost you $100, you could buy a set for $55 and do it multiple times. So I'm gonna get my the back of my hand wet, and then I'm gonna take this scrub and apply it to the back of my hand. Ooh, I got a lot. Whoops, you don't need that much. I'll apply that to the back of my hand, and I'm gonna really rub it in like this. And this helps remove the dead layers of skin on your face. So you can have up to 17 dead layers of skin on your face, and this helps remove those dead layers. It helps with acne scarring, like texture on your skin. So if you have any kind of texture, deep lines, this is gonna help minimize those and make a really nice smooth canvas and even out your skin texture. It also improves circulation when you exfoliate. And when you exfoliate, it also helps your, what am I trying to say? It helps your skincare do its job because you're not applying great skincare to dead skin cells. You're removing the dead skin cells and applying the skincare to the new lively skin cells. So exfoliating is really great. You should do it 2 to 3 times a week. All right, now I have this scrubbed in really well and I'm gonna go wash it off. All right, to dry that off. Oh, I just got my notebook wet. Oops. Okay, so you probably can't tell on camera, so it's gonna be probably worthless. But in person, you can see how bright this is in comparison to this. You can see my skin texture is so much smoother, so soft. You can see my circulation is better because it's lighter and brighter, and this hand is still red and dull, whereas this is nice and bright. You probably totally can't tell that on here, but I can certainly see it in real life. And you'll be able to see it with your own hand when you're doing it. Okay, the next step is the pore minimizer. So now that we've exfoliated and gotten our pores all open and the crap out of them, we're going to put the pore minimizer on top of them to just close them up and keep the dirt and debris out of them. So now my skin is super soft and exfoliated. Now if you're doing this on your face, you're gonna totally notice a beautiful difference. And people that want improved skin texture love this step. You can also get the Radiance Peel, which is great for acne scars as well. Okay, so that's where we're gonna stop here, and I'm gonna flip to us doing the dash out the door look in just a second. All right, so we're gonna move to the next steps. Now in your little bags, you get these cute little sample pods. This is your bag. It'll be this pretty teal with your name on it, all that good stuff. Okay, anyways. You're gonna take your little pods. We're gonna start with primer now. So your primer will be step 9. You'll see a large 9, and then underneath of it, you will see it says primer. It'll be handwritten, like nothing fancy. But, so you'll grab your primer, you'll unscrew the top, and you'll dig in there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the full size. You can tell I love this. This is actually my favorite Mary Kay product, like literally my favorite product. So what I like to do with the primer is I apply it all over my face. Once it comes out, all over my face. And what you can also do, since you have it in your little pod, you can swipe it out and apply it to the back of your hand. The best way to do it when I apply it to other people when I do their makeup is to apply it on the back of the hand, and then I dip into it with a brush. So I'm going to take this foundation brush. This is like literally the best foundation brush I've ever found in my life. And I'm going to dip into the primer on my face, and I'm going to do it in circular motions across my entire face. It's as if you're putting on a foundation or a moisturizer. You're going to put it all over your face, but with a brush. If you do not have a foundation brush, then you can just use your fingers. The only thing you really want to make sure you do is you do it in circular motions all around your face. Because what this does is it fills in your pores 360 degrees. So if you only brush down, you're only going to fill your pore from the top. If you only brush up, you're only going to fill it from the bottom. So when you brush in circular motions, then you fill the pore from all directions. So if you use your fingers, make sure you're still going to use a circular motion so you can fill in that pore. And when I do my forehead, I'll use just my fingers so I can give you a little demonstration. I love how soft this is. It feels good. All right, so I'm going to put my brush down, and I'm going to take my fingertips, and I'm going to take the primer I have on the top of my head and apply it in circular motions across my forehead. So if you didn't have a brush, because if you're not sent one, so if you don't have one in your collection, then you're just going to take your fingers and go in circular motions with that primer so you have all of your skin covered. What this does is it also provides SPF 15. SPF 15. Every time I say that, I swear it sounds like SPF. SPF 15, and it also creates a flawless canvas for your foundation. So what this does is fills the pores and then makes your foundation go over the top of it beautifully. It's amazing the difference. Sometimes even on a really fast day when I don't have time to do all my makeup and I don't want to take extra time, or what am I trying to say? On a day when I'm in a rush and I just don't want to wear foundation, I will take this primer and I'll take my little brush and I'll apply it really in my nose, my under eye area, my chin, and my forehead, and then I'll try to get a little bit on the cheeks and everything. and then that's my foundation. And I've done that because it creates this beautiful blurring effect. And so my face will just naturally look really beautiful, and I don't even have foundation on. So that's what I do when I am in a day where I just don't want to wear foundation. It's a rough day, it's a tired day. Maybe it was a sad day. I mean, you don't know. Sometimes you just don't have time or the energy. So sometimes primer is all I even put on my face. Next up, we're going to go into step 10. Step 10 will look like this, and I'll have your color of CC cream inside of it. CC means color correcting. So this is a color correcting cream with SPF 15 again. And I'm going to apply that to the back of my hand, and you'll just sweep it out of your little pod and you'll put it on your hand. And if you want to use a brush, you can use a brush, or you can use your hands. For the sake of you don't have a brush in your kit, I'll just use my fingers. So I'm going to apply this onto my face. This is going to even out the tone of my skin, so I have a very overall, like, one color canvas, basically. It's just color correcting. It's going to color dark spots, uneven pigments, and just give you a kind of like my face but better look. Get closer. I'm going to drag it down my neck just a little bit so I don't have any lines and it fades nicely. Let's see if you guys can see it up close. So one of the things I like to mention, the CC cream is not meant to be a foundation, but if you are a person who just wants to dash out the door, it's your emergency go-to glam, maybe your my skin but better look, this would be your foundation, basically. You don't have to add a foundation on top, or if you're a full coverage girl, you could add a foundation even on top of this. So you have your SPF here, and then you have your foundation for coverage afterwards. But the other thing I like to say is using a brush is actually really important. A brush or a beauty blending sponge are really good. You need to wash them. Wash them, wash them, wash them. A minimum of at least once a week. But what they do is they actually separate your face from having the oils of your hands. So if you're taking and you're using your hands on your face, if your hands are not clean, or even if they are clean, your hands have your own natural oils on them. So it mixes with your makeup and can cause your makeup to break down faster. So I just like to say I enjoy using a brush because I know that my skin oils are not mixing onto my face and breaking down my makeup faster. And this brush, I believe it's $14, is literally the most amazing foundation brush I have ever tried. And I have tried tons of brushes. I haven't tried the Cosmetics one, but I have tried tons. And I love, 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 love this brush. I would highly recommend this brush. Anywho, let's move to the next step. So after you have your CC cream, you're going to move to step 11. So you're going to grab your little pod that says 11 translucent loose powder. See that right there? And inside, you'll open it up, and there's a little bit of powder. And I've sent you a cotton pad you can use, or you can use a brush. A cotton pad works if you don't have a brush. So you'll pull out your little cotton pad, or a cotton round. Looks like this. This is 2 of them. And you can dip that in and apply it to your T-zone first, and then to the rest of your face. So you want to concentrate T-zone where you create excess oil most likely, and then to the rest of your face to lock in your foundation. This prevents your foundation from breaking down. And this translucent loose powder, this is what it looks full size, doesn't have flashback. So one of the things YouTubers like to review is, does it flash back? Does it have, when you take a selfie, does your face look shiny? Does it have some kind of flashback? And this does not. I love, love, love this powder. So I'm going to take a little brush. I'm going to dip into the top of my lid and tap off the excess. And then I'm going to concentrate on my T-zone, just patting it on. You can use a concentrated brush or a fluffy brush. Or, of course, your cotton pad. And I'm going to apply that to my forehead. All right. Unfortunately, I'm at my brother's house, and I did not remember to grab my all over powder brush by Mary Kay. So I'm going to use a different fluffy brush, and I'm just going to cover the rest of my face. So I'm just going to dip into that lid one more time, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go in circular motions around the rest of my face. Ooh, I got a lot of powder. One thing that's great about Mary Kay powders is they are milled 5 times. So that means like the little tiny dust goes through a milling, and it's milled 5 times, and the industry standard is only, I believe, 3. So the powders you purchase at Walmart or in the store, and they feel thicker, they don't have that beautiful smoke effect when you tap it off. That's because they're not as finely milled. They're only milled 2 to 3 times even. And so this is milled so beautifully, so fine. It'll, like, you can tap it off and it looks like smoke. It is that fine. I love this powder. Next, you're going to move to step 12. Now this is your eye color. So I have a little special wand, and it has the shine. It's a, what is it called? It's a liquid eyeshadow. Now I do not typically use a liquid shadow by itself every day. I use normal powdered shadows. But for the case of, oh my gosh, I gotta get out the door right now. If you want a color on your eyelids, you can use a liquid eyeshadow. So you'll have it'll say eye color on the bottom of your pod, and you're just gonna unscrew it, and there's a little ring around the top with that little eye color, and you're gonna apply that to your eyelids. I'm going to use my own personal one right now, and this one's a little bit of a different color than you probably have. So I'm gonna put that onto my eyelid, on both eyelids. Oops. And I'm going to cover from my lash line to up by my crease. Your crease is where you naturally feel that brow bone right here connecting to your lid, and you can feel the little indentation between. You're going to fill that with your cream eyeshadow. Get a tiny bit more. Now you can go clear up to your brow if you so desire, but that's going to create kind of a illuminating, sparkly effect clear up by your brow. I find it looks a little bit nicer just to go from your lash line to your crease area. In your little packet, you may have received, depending on which package, you may have received an eyeliner. And when you're dashing out the door, you may not even want eyeliner. So you might just move straight to the mascara, the good stuff. So if you're running out the door, you got your CC cream on, you put your translucent powder on, and then you're just going to throw mascara on, because that's your dash out the door. But if you have like a smidgen more time, you can apply your eyeliner. If not, you're just going to go straight into your mascara. So I'm going to use my mascara. This is the Mary Kay Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. This is my all-time favorite mascara. I used to love the other ones, and then I tried this one, and I was like, nope, never going back. I need a mirror. I can't do this. And then I often pair it with the Mary Kay Lash Love Waterproof Mascara when it is allergy season. Going to a funeral, maybe a wedding, I like to use a waterproof mascara. This mascara is so waterproof. Our waterproof version is one of the most waterproof mascaras I have ever tried. And it comes off really gently with our Mary Kay oil-free makeup remover, which also helps the natural bacteria balance on your around your eyes. It's more than just an eye makeup remover. I got a little dot on myself, darn it. I'll dust it away once it dries. There's a trick for you. If you get mascara on your lid, wait for it to dry, and then dust it away with an eyeshadow brush. So the mascara you have in your packet will be, I believe, the Ultimate Mascara is what I've packed, which is one of our bestseller mascaras. Tons of people love it. And if you don't, there are multiple other mascaras you can try. You just, you can book a second, your glamour appointment for your dream look, and then you can try a different mascara if you so desire. I'm going to switch to my waterproof one for my lower lash line because it is indeed allergy season. And I don't want to cry my makeup off. What you spoke is now recorded. Oh, your children shall be holy. Pour it out. Let your love run over. Here and now. Let your glory fill this house. The brush. And dust that away. Okay, now you can see my mascara's on. Now we're gonna use your little lip sample, and while you're running out to your car, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so late for whatever I'm going to, and you're gonna bust open your lipstick, which won't take as long to open as a sample, and you're gonna, sample's taking a minute apparently. Come on, buddy. So I've got my sample opening up. This one is in the shade, I'm trying a new one today. I usually don't wear this one. This one's in the shade, oh man, I ripped it off with my hand. Raspberry Ice. I'm gonna dip my little pinky in here and begin to apply that lip shade. Now when you have an actual full-size lipstick, it's so much simpler. You pull apart the lipstick, twist it up, throw on the lipstick, you're good. So essentially when you're late, you're running out the door, if you have time, apply the primer. It'll just make you look that much better. Then go your CC cream, your liquid eyeshadow, and your translucent loose powder on your face, your mascara. So technically speaking, you could get away with it with just these three. You could put your CC cream on, set it down so it stays on long, and just do your mascara. But if you want to go like, I'm fast at this, I can make it a little bit faster. You add your primer, your eyeshadow, and your lips. And then you could have an even more full out glam look if you just add eyeliner. This is like the dash out the door look. Like I look put together, I look like I'm pretty decent, I take my hair out, and I look like, I still tried on my face, even if it was a rough morning and I'm totally behind and my curls be crazy. So, this is the dash out the door look. And next I'm going to jump into talking to you guys a little bit, and then we'll finish that. Alright, so you're all dolled up now. Now I want you to grab a pen and sit down somewhere where you have a surface to look at your papers. Alright, so now I'm a little more glammed up. I put my makeup on. I'll get a little closer so you can see. Got a little bit more of a full glam look on. And I'm going to talk to you now about a couple more things. So, now you're going to grab your little sheets in your bag. So, you grab your little blue bag, your teal bag, and you should have 3 sheets in it. If for some reason you don't sweat it. I'll apply them to the screen so you can see them right now. So the first set you'll see, or the first sheet you're going to grab, is the one that shows Fabulous Referral Game. And so what that is you partner with me to go bless a bunch of women to have this little moment to stop, to slow down, and to just pamper themselves, to have a little me time and a little bit of self-love. I mean, you're sitting probably on your couch, in your bathroom, you're in your home, and you're enjoying this facial free of charge because it was probably gifted to you. And you're sitting here getting to have a little me time. And if you want to partner with me to give that to other women, that's what this is. So you have until tomorrow night to fill this up to 20 people. And if you get all 20 people and you send a picture of this list to me tomorrow night, then I will give you, to honor your giving to other women and partnering with me, a free eyeshadow. So that means I'll send you a picture of all the eyeshadows I currently have available, and you'll get to choose the eyeshadow you want. I will send it to you free of charge. So then before I move on, I wanted to talk about how a lot of people don't know these couple facts about Mary Kay. They think, oh, it's my grandma's makeup, or Mary Kay, that's that crazy thing, that lady follows me around in the store trying to get me to take a sample. No, Mary Kay is 100% back guarantee. What that means is if you get a foundation and you're like, this is the wrong shade, then you can tell me, I will have you send it back, and then I'll send you a new one. And the company actually helps me do that. So it doesn't hinder my business the same way it would hinder a store like Ulta or Sephora's business. So my company is then going to send me a replacement product and help me help you, because that's what we want. We want to have great customer service so you can enjoy our awesome service. And what I love too is that, like, one of the huge reasons I signed on for Mary Kay is that I get to help other women find exactly what they need. So instead of just being somebody that's like, oh, buy this lipstick, or oh, get this, or if I'm in Ulta, I might show them a couple things they might like. Here, I get to be like your personal advisor for makeup or in skincare. So you get a tax guy, you get an accountant, you get a realtor, you get various people that help you spend your money effectively or help you know your resources and how to use them. My job is to do that for you. If you have a skincare or acne or dryness, or you have any kind of concern for your face or your makeup, then my job is to help you with that. So you can ask me at any time your questions, and I'm going to help you find a product that will help you with that, or help you change up your routine in some way that's going to help you better your life, skincare, and makeup. So that is why we're here. Awesome customer service to be your own personal beauty advisor. So another awesome thing I like to share is that Mary Kay cleansers and moisturizers have a cause behind them. So a portion of the revenue collected for that goes to help find cures for women cancers. So cancers that are commonly affecting women, they help send money to researchers to help find cures for that. And then another thing they do is they take tons of money, over millions of dollars for both of these causes have been donated to help women in domestic violence situations. So it helps a woman and her children get out of domestic abuse and to have a safe haven to go to. And they even help them, previous directors can donate their old suits to these women, and they'll help them get all dolled up and feel great and help them find jobs and get in a safe place where they're not going to get abused. And I think that is so important. Being someone who has been abused, I wasn't domestically abused, but being someone who has been abused, I find amazing value in that. I think that is so awesome that this company pours into helping deeper causes. We are not just skincare. It's not just lipstick. It is it's so much deeper than that. It's women helping other women, and it's a women-owned company. Being able to own your own company. It's being able to pour into those charities, being able to plant trees around the world. There are so many things Mary Kay does. It is awesome. So another great thing is that it's formulated so you spend only $1 a day on your products. So the first set on this sheet that I'll put up now is $110. And that set lasts for 3 to 4 months. That's the set you tried today, the Time-Wise 3D set. And that set will be 3 to 4 months, in which case it means by that point you have spent less than $1 a day using it. Set number 2 is the scrubby thing we tried on the back of our hands. That is the microdermabrasion set. And once again, this set is $55 for multiple uses. And if you were to go in and have a microdermabrasion done, it would cost around $100. The third set is our emergency glam look dash out the door set. And that's the one where I held up the 3 products, and you have your CC cream, your translucent loose powder, and your mascara. You can add on the other things I mentioned, but that is the basics. I'm in a rush, I need to get out the door, this is my set. Set number 4 is the makeup remover, the cream eyeshadow, the liquid eyeshadow, and the cleansing cloth. So if you're a person that wants to get home and you want to wipe off all that makeup, you can, instead of going and getting a harmful one from the store, you would be shocked what is in most of those cleansing cloths. Instead of going and getting one of those, you have this great, amazing skincare one, and you can wipe off your makeup with that set. And you have the eye makeup remover, which also it's an oil-free eye makeup remover, and it also helps balance the healthy bacteria that live around your eyes. And then The eyeshadow is the thing you will have also tried today, that liquid eyeshadow you put on as your one and done shadow. Set number 5 is the satin lips set, which you tried, and the satin hands, which is a similar product to the satin lips. It's just catered for your hands. It helps replenish moisture and nourishment back into your hands. I have heard multiple reports of healthcare workers really loving this right now because their hands are so, they're just so dry from washing them consistently. And my director's sister actually she had bleach that was literally like eating away her skin on her hands. And so my director gifted her this set to help her, and her hands look brand new, no problem now. So she loves having the satin hand set as a medical worker. I have a Facebook comment. Okay. So now we're going to jump across to number 9 just really quick while we're talking about satin sets. This is the satin body set, so it's the same principle as the satin hands and satin lips. Helps replenish nourishment and moisture to your body now. So you can straight up cover your whole everything, because you could get satin lips, satin hands, satin body, and then you get one of the exfoliating, like a microdermabrasion set, and you have your whole body covered. Okay, so now we'll go back to set number 6. When you wash your face, you often only, if you're just washing your hands, oftentimes people only actually wash their face like 15% worthy. And now if you use this brush, you can get up to 85%. How I prefer to use these brushes actually is as an exfoliant 2 to 3 times a week. You need to exfoliate your face 2 to 3 times a week, because otherwise the dead skin cells begin to build up onto your face. And when you're using your skincare, you're putting it on dead skin cells. So when you have a proper exfoliation routine, you remove the dead skin cells, and your skincare actually goes to your new skin cells. So it helps it be more effective, and you're also not walking around with dead skin on your face. So, and it also improves circulation. So that's also good. And brightens your skin. There's 1,000 things. Exfoliation is great, but you have to do it 2 to 3 times a week. Don't overdo it. Set number 7, this is the mix and mask set. This is also a perfect gift set because it works for basically any skin. Like, any person can use this set. The charcoal set, you'll apply it, and it'll apply dark while it's wet, and then it'll dry a light gray. And you'll see little dots all over your face where it's sucking things out of your face. And it can suck out blackheads, whiteheads, excess oil, dirt, all kinds of different things. And when you use this routinely, you'll see drastic effects to pulling all the grime out of your skin that it helps with. It's also helpful for lightening dark spots and aging spots. I don't necessarily have dark spots and aging spots, but I have heard reports of it helping that. Then the Moisture Gel Renewing Mask is also there, and this is one of my favorite products. I love this mask, and I gifted this to my mom, and she loves it. She loves it. So this mask is really great when you just feel like you're not getting enough moisture. Your skin is just a little too dry still. And so I would apply this at night and leave it on all night, because it just kind of, it's clear. So it applies like a lotion. You look like you're going to bed with a face full of lotion. And it just dries and gives you great moisture all night long. I love that mask. If you couldn't even do the mix and mask, I would buy the gel mask as a gift. It is just the ultimate pampering. I love it. Set number 8. Now this one is great for all types of skin, but especially for dry skin and acne prone skin, it helps remove scarring. So it can help remove age spots, scarring, all kinds of different things. People that have a lot of acne scarring. My director had acne scarring, and she combined this with the microdermabrasion set, and it totally removed her scarring. Gave her a nice smooth skin texture. So I actually have to go buy the Radiance Peel because I haven't tried it yet. So this sinks really deep down into the cells to really heal from the inside out. And what you'll do is you'll just apply that and you'll leave it on for 15 minutes, and then you'll wipe it off about 2 to 3 times a week. Now, we already talked about set 9, so you move to 10, 11, 12, and 14. Those are the skincare sets. So they're all for different concerns. Set number 10 is the acne proof set. I have customers that come back to me every single time they run out because this set is what's working for their acne. It's a great set. Then set number 11 is the Botanicals Effect. This is like a basic sensitive skincare set. Great for teenagers that aren't struggling with acne, maybe just a little bit. Like, it's just a great no-nonsense skincare set. And I used this for years. I actually loved it. I had really bad acne, and I did Accutane to heal it, and then I had to use a really gentle cleanser afterwards. And so what I used was the Botanical Effects set for, I don't even know, like 8 years or more. Then set 12 is the set commonly known as Botox in a Box to my team. And this set is amazing for anti-aging and really dry skin. This is the set that I love. I use this all the time. And it comes with a serum, which is really, really important for a really good skincare routine. It has a lifting serum, and it also has retinol in a night cream. And then it comes with an eye cream that has this kind of like metal applicator on the end, so you can massage it into your under eye and into your brow area. And it feels so good. And this helps eliminate puffiness and dark circles under the eyes while anti-aging. Set number 14 is the Naturally set. And this set is actually relatively new within the last few years. And it is 98% natural because the actual cleansing particle is not natural because that's how you cleanse your skin. So what's awesome though is beyond that, it's 98% natural. And what's actually quite something I learned is that there's not intensive regulations on calling your products natural. So oftentimes when you go into Walmart and it says natural, it might not actually be natural. It might have like one natural ingredient and the rest are not natural. Or it might have 3 natural ingredients and the rest are not natural. So what's awesome about our products is that all of our products meet the European standard with over 2,000 harmful ingredients already eliminated from any of our products. Like, we don't use those ingredients. And this set is super, super, super beautifully natural, amazing ingredients. And on top of it being the Naturally line for people that are really interested in using natural ingredients only, it has amazing anti-aging effects and it's great for acne. So I've not tried it for acne, but I have heard multiple sources use this for acne and anti-aging. Those are the skincare sets. Now set number 13 that we skipped, this is the like ultimate pamper set. This is the eye set. So it has the hydrogel eye patches and the soothing indulge soothing eye gel. The hydrogel eye patches are great for stress relief, for cooling effect, for taking down puffiness, for putting moisture into fine lines. What I really tell my brides that when I do their makeup is that if they want to use the Indulge set, to put them here one night and then to put them here the next night. So they take those hydrogel eye patches and they put them here where you have fine lines, and it'll help lock moisture into those areas. And then I tell them to put them under their eyes as well. So then your under your eyes actually is the fastest area to age. So it's going to put moisture into that quickly aging area, and dryness causes faster aging. So add moisture. So I told you I would talk a little bit more about this later in the video. So here I am later in the video to talk about it. There are 10 reasons women are jumping to be into Mary Kay, that they are excited to be in Mary Kay. And my director is expanding her team consistently, and I'm expanding my team. And there are the reasons people want to be a Mary Kay consultant are these 10 reasons. 1 is to grow and learn to love exactly who you are, to love the skin you're already in and who you were intended to be strong and confident in who you are. And I love helping people feel beautiful and feel like, wow, this is me, I'm awesome. And to run with that and to grow themselves as the person that they were intended to be. Number 2, self-growth. You can grow in so many ways in this business. You can grow as a wife, as a mom, as a businesswoman, as a student, like so many different options, as an entrepreneur, as a YouTuber even. I mean, you can grow in so many ways with this business. And I have seen so much growth even in myself because of this business. I started at a really rough time emotionally, and I have seen this business help me out of that. And that in itself alone is awesome. Even if I didn't continue, but I had that growth, that was worth it to me. Number 3, people do it for the sisterhood. So we have this unit, we have all these people, we have like units all over. You can hear my dog walking around in the background. We have units all over in, oh my goodness, there's like over 40 million consultants, I'm pretty sure. There's a ton of consultants. So there are people everywhere that are pouring into each other. It's so cool. Like, I went to this conference where we were learning a bunch about cosmetology and makeup stuff, and all these Mary Kay women, you would think A room full of women caring about beauty would be full of vanity, people that think they're better than others, and critical people, because that's how people in the YouTube community often are. But in this room full of these Mary Kay women, they all came together. They were so encouraging. They were so nice. It was like everybody was so happy that you were you and you were doing this journey too. And they were like, oh, you have a question about that? I have this. Oh, this is where I got this. I can help you with that. They are so nice. I mean, like, if you were to go to a collective of YouTubers in beauty, I can guarantee someone will say something mean. And if it's not even the YouTuber, because they're great YouTubers, their followers are vicious. Like, people are vicious, and that's stupid. Women should not be against each other. We should be bringing ourselves together. We should empower ourselves by coming together, by uniting. We're all women. We're freaking awesome females. We should be, like, enjoying that together instead of being like, I'm a better female than you. Or, like, people are pathetic. Like, people are hurting. People are just searching to bring someone else down. Why would you, I would rather bring someone else up. And so the sisterhood and the support amidst a Mary Kay family is incredible. I have this little Voxer group where we all talk to each other. And it's so great. We say our goals, we say what we're going through, and we all just lift each other up. And I have like 4 friends I've never met. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Number 4 is for money, diamonds, and vacays. So as you advance in Mary Kay, you have the ability to earn and be gifted vacays and diamonds, or you can take cash compensation instead. And the whole time, you have the ability to earn 50% on all of your sales. So if you sell if you sell a product for $200, you made $100. Like, you have the ability to earn 50% on all of your sales. And what's beautiful is that you don't have to sell it. You don't have to be like, this is the product, it's amazing, blah, 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 blah. You can be like, this is the product, this is what it does, this is why I love it. And the product sells itself because it's just that good. Another way you can make money through Mary Kay is by team building. So you pour into other women and help them grow. And there's like 3 different ways you can be a Mary Kay consultant. And the first one is as a savvy shopper. So if you just want to get your Mary Kay at a wicked discount, you can be a savvy shopper. And I will treat you as if you're a customer, and I'll tell you about promotions, and I'll tell you about what the product does for you, all the good things, but you'll get it at half off. You can be a side hustle, number 2. And that means that you just love the products, and so organically your family and friends might buy it from you. So you make a little bit of extra money to maybe pay off debt, maybe go on a little vacation, or go on something simple. Take your kids to the movies a couple nights extra. Like, it's a side hustle. It gives you that little extra and helps you get your products at half off too. Then the third way, which is by building your team, as I had addressed, is by pouring into other women, by being a selfless leader. So you help other women have an awesome business. You help other women succeed in their business, and in turn, Mary Kay takes care of you and helps pay you for helping other women in Mary Kay. So the other way you can make money in Mary Kay is their car program that I had mentioned earlier. So the car program, once you meet specific qualifications, you can earn a Mary Kay car. And it's a 2-year rate, so it has like a turnover where you can earn a new car each 2 years. And that car, they pay the taxes, the title, and 85% of the insurance for you, your husband, and 2 teenage kids. So it's basically free. And they do the maintenance on all those good things on it. I mean, you should probably put in your oil and your gas. That might help. But aside from that, you get a free car, which is what I'm trying to do. I want my free Mary Kay car. I will get it someday. So the car program. And if you do not want the car, you can take cash compensation every month instead and use it for your own car or your own so desires. Whatever you want, you can take the cash compensation instead of a car if you desire. So now we're on number 5. Okay, number 5 is the high quality, amazing products at half off. You just get amazing products with the European standard, amazing testing, like tons and tons and tons and tons of testing to prove how good these products are at half off. That's a pretty big perk itself. Number 6 is it's a stage to positively impact other women, to make your impact on the world and uplift other people with your own business. I mean, you could do that at a grocery counter. You can. You could be a sales representative, and you could work at a bank, or you could do all these other things, and you could positively pour into people. But you can also do it with your own business, because, I mean, I just love that I own business can fulfill my purpose to help and love other people. Number 7 is that there are 0 territories, and it's recession proof. So if you move, you're fine. You can continue going. There's no territory, no thing that says, oh, there's already 6 consultants here, you can't be a consultant here. That's not a thing. You can still do it. Then also it's recession proof. So sadly, when a recession comes into play, there are 3 things that go up in sales. That's alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics. Because what do when you're sad and in a recession? You invest into things that make you feel better. So unfortunately, that could be heavy alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics. People want to feel good about themselves. And so offering cosmetics means that you can help other women feel good about themselves. And you can also help them earn it at a lower price, because that's a whole other thing I could go into. So the 8th reason that people become a Mary Kay consultant is to be your own boss. So I love this. This is my illustration every time I tell people this. So, oh look, someone texted me. Okay. So I love this. I'm my own boss, right? So I'm like, dude, today I feel so sick. I need a day off. Or, oh my goodness, I gotta take my kid to the doctor today. Guess what I do? Oh, so I can call myself up. Hey boss, I need the day off. Granted. Because I am my own boss. And the cool thing about that is that I could dictate it. So I can say, I need to leave today, and I can cover the things I was going to cover here on this day instead. And I get to be my own boss. And if you are a self-motivated person, or you want to become a self-motivated person, this is a great growth strategy for you. Being your own boss will help you grow immensely in your own person. Okay, that's 9th and 10th reason. Number 9 is that this is an affordable startup. So you can start up your business for $100 plus tax and shipping. For me in Wyoming, that was $115 and a couple cents. So you get to start up your business for $100. Mary Kay actually invests more in you than you are investing, because it's over $400 value. I believe the picture says like $394 value, but they're not including like the little extra things that are in there. It's definitely over $400 worth of value. And the worst thing that could happen of you buying that starter kit, say you tried it, you failed. You try it, you're not sure you like it. I don't know if I can do this whole Mary Kay thing. Maybe it's for me later on in the future. Maybe I just want to learn and take it slow. The worst thing that could happen, you use the products in your starter kits, and you have half off and live as a savvy shopper and get your Mary Kay products at an amazing price for however long you want to. Like, that's still a pretty good deal, even if you decided the consultant life wasn't what you were made for. Oh, and they also have, so in the startup kit, there's a cute little box with a quote by Mary Kay Ash, who founded the company. And then there is a beautiful business bag inside, and it has your starter kit. So all the things you need to do a virtual facial like this are in that. And then, so you have your, let's see, I think you have CC creams in the 5 shades. You have translucent loose powder. You've got, I'll put a picture up so you guys can see it. You've got the Time-Wise 3D set in both formulas. You've got a mascara. You've got quite a few things so you can demo in person or online. And it's a basic startup, which is awesome, that for $100 you can start a business that could change your life. And truth be told, you could buy that kit and use it all on yourself. I mean, really? There's Mary Kay's putting more belief in you that you're going to do it than you are actually investing into the situation. It's not some company where you have to go dump a bazillion dollars. And you can get a Mary Kay credit card, and they will give you interest-free for a year, basically a business startup loan if you want it. The 10th reason, I am so going to go long, I'm going to have to edit this shorter. The 10th reason you become a Mary Kay consultant is because of your passion, because of what it excites in you, and which I have expressed earlier to you. I told you I want to love people, I want to pour into people, I want to be able to take care of my family from home, I want to be able to travel, I want to be able to shine a light in the darkness. And to me, this was my way to do it. And you can make it your own. So if you're a person who does rodeo maybe, and you travel a lot, so how can you make money online or in your own business? You can do this. Maybe you're a mom and you just can't leave the darn house, so you could do a visual, because you got to take care of your kids, they're little babies maybe, or you're just so busy doing all these things for your family, you can't go out and get another job. So you could do this as your little side hustle or your career and help you make that extra income from home. You can make it your own. That's what's cool, is that people will give you a formula to make your own Mary Kay, but you can make it you. You can make it how you want to change the world. My director has a different mission than I do. The person next to her has a different mission than I do. We all have our own mission that we feel personally called to, so to speak, to help other people in various ways, and we get to make it our own. My business is primarily on YouTube. Not everyone's business is like that. A lot of Mary Kay women, it's only in person. Some Mary Kay women, it's over the phone. Some Mary Kay women, it's maybe a couple videos. But for me, I love YouTube, and I love being able to reach tons of people and pour life into tons of people. Also, it's fun, like just hanging out with all these great women that are awesome, they're sweet, they're nice, they pour into you, they have tons of advice from their own situations. It's just a fun environment. I love Mary Kay, and it makes me so excited. Every time I go to an event, I'm like pumped to go forward. And it's designed even to have events for you every so often to keep you running when life gets you down. So I need to let you get back to your life and finish this video up. So first, remember to grab that fabulous referral game and write your 20 people down and send me a picture of it before tomorrow so you can get your free eyeshadow. Second of all, make sure to go take a picture now that you're dolled up in your jump out the door look, or your dash out the door look, or your emergency makeup routine, however you want to call it. I have not had any coffee, so my ADD is totally showing. Anyways, so take a picture of yourself, give me a little selfie, maybe you're holding your package, do whatever you so desire, and put a little caption that says, got a free facial, or feeling good with my customization, something to that effect. And then you can post that in your stories and tag me. I love to see those. And if you hate the idea of putting it on your social media, send it to me so I at least have the picture. Okay, so now I'm going to shut up, and you are going to make sure you send me those text messages, those pictures, all those things, and then we're going to follow up with you for your 15-minute live video chat. And you'll have that at an appointed time. We've already set up, so make sure you're ready at that appointed time so we can chat. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you had a good time, a little bit of me time, and that I got to at least entertain you for a little while. All right, love you all. Bye, guys.